Who is the woman bold enough to capture Lee Sang-min's heart and walk him back down the aisle? After years of silence and speculation, the beloved entertainer has just dropped a bombshell. He's getting remarried this summer, but the real shock, the identity of his mysterious bride, has finally been revealed, sending fans and insiders into a frenzy. What secrets lie behind this unexpected love story? Let's uncover the full truth right now on Red Carpet Revealed. Who could have predicted this twist in one of Korean entertainment's most heartfelt personal journeys? Lee Sang-min, once known as the face of heartbreak, financial ruin, and brutal honesty about loneliness, has just turned a new page, and it's one no one saw coming. Yes, he's getting remarried this summer, but wait, the identity of his bride has finally been revealed, and it's sent shockwaves through both fans and the entertainment industry alike. A star shaped by pain, love for his honesty. Lee Sang-min has never been the polished, untouchable celebrity. If anything, he's been the raw, unfiltered heart of Korean variety television. From his golden days as a hit music producer to the scandalous crash of his finances and public image, Lee's life has been lived in full view of the audience, warts and all. After his short-lived marriage to actress Lee Hae-young in 2004, which ended in divorce just a year later, love seemed like a closed chapter. Over the years, he bared his soul on shows like My Little Old Boy and Dolcing Foreman, becoming a national symbol of regret, self-reflection, and slow recovery. And yet, amid all the laughter, self-deprecating jokes, and tearful confessions, something quietly changed behind the scenes. The secret romance that shocked everyone. On April 30th, Exports News broke the story. Lee Sang-min was planning to marry his non-celebrity girlfriend in early summer. While that would have been surprising enough, what followed was even more explosive. SBS moved swiftly to confirm the news, stating, as reported, Lee Sang-min is remarrying a non-celebrity. Details about his upcoming marriage will be revealed on the May 11th episode of My Little Old Boy. That one statement triggered a wildfire of speculation online. Fans scoured every past episode of his variety shows for hidden clues, every smile, every vague comment, every possible hint of a woman in his life. But the truth, when it finally surfaced, was far more unexpected and oddly poetic. Who is she, the elegant stranger, behind the scenes? Sources close to the couple have confirmed that Lee Sang-min's bride-to-be is a highly respected professional in the field of cultural arts, not a singer-actress or entertainer, but someone who has worked quietly behind the curtain for years. In her late 30s, she is described as intelligent, warm and composed, with an aura that immediately put Lee at ease. Their relationship began more than a year ago, introduced through a mutual acquaintance. And unlike the public whirlwind of his first marriage, this one was built slowly, quietly, in the shadows of media noise. She respected his past. She didn't want to change him. She wanted to understand him, said one close friend, and he found peace in her presence. She is also said to have helped Lee Sang-min reevaluate his future, even gently encouraging him to consider stepping back from television and rediscovering his passion for music and art. From Dolcing Star to Groom Again. The irony fans can't ignore. What makes this news even more ironic and dramatic is that Lee Sang-min was a fixture on not one but two shows about single divorced men navigating life and love. My Little Old Boy and Dolcing Foreman weren't just shows, they were emotional therapy sessions, watched by millions who saw their own struggles reflected in Lee's weary but hopeful eyes. His candidness about loneliness, dating and aging endeared him to viewers in a way few stars ever manage. So now, with wedding bells ringing, the natural question is what happens next? SBS released a careful statement. There have been no discussions yet regarding his future participation in the programs, but insiders whisper that the producers were caught off guard. Major format changes are now reportedly under consideration, with some even speculating that Lee's departure is imminent. He was the emotional core. One anonymous production staffer revealed, this isn't just a cast update, it's a seismic shift in the show's DNA. Lee Sang-min's story has always been bigger than entertainment. It's a tale of public disgrace, slow atonement, and emotional survival. He didn't hide his failures, he laid them bare, allowing a nation to grow with him. This marriage then feels less like a romantic update and more like a full-circle redemption. A man once mocked for his brokenness is now applauded for finding love again, quietly, humbly, and meaningfully. Fans have flooded social media with messages of support. He deserves happiness. He walked through fire and came out better. It's the ending we didn't know we needed. He taught us that broken people can love again and love. Over the last 6 months, those around him began to notice subtle changes. The trademark sarcasm softened. The self-deprecating jokes grew rarer. There was light in his eyes again. and when cameras stopped rolling, he smiled more without needing a punchline. He used to stay back after recordings, staring at the floor, said one My Little Old Boy crew member lately. He's the first to say goodbye and the last to stop smiling. Many believe his fiancée played a pivotal role in this transformation, not by trying to fix him, but by accepting all his broken pieces without judgment. She never asked about his debt. She never brought up his past. A mutual acquaintance revealed she just listened. And he fell for her, not because she saved him, but because she let him be himself. This emotional safety net allowed Lee Sang-min to embrace a possibility he once considered impossible, a second chance at forever. Fans react from skepticism to tears. When the news first broke, fans were stunned. Some even accused the report of being a publicity stunt or a storyline arc for My Little Old Boy, but when SBS confirmed it, and especially after hints of the bride's identity emerged, the skepticism turned into support. Social media quickly erupted with posts ranging from disbelief to emotional congratulations. I can't believe the man who once said he'd never love again is getting married. I'm crying. This feels like watching my own uncle finally find happiness. If Lee Sang-min can find love again, maybe there's hope for the rest of us. What's more surprising is how the news is being embraced even by younger fans who only discovered him through meme-worthy clips and viral episodes. His journey resonates across generations, especially those who know what it means to lose everything and still keep going. Is a televised wedding on the horizon? Given the public's fascination with the couple, many are now wondering, will Lee Sang-min's wedding be televised? Will his fans be invited to witness the final step of this real-life drama? SBS has remained tight-lipped, but production insiders are reportedly in active discussions to include some aspect of the wedding or proposal story in a future broadcast. A senior PD hinted that May 11's episode may include never-before-seen footage, handwritten letters, or even a video message from the bride herself. And then there's the elephant in the room. Will this be Lee Sang-min's final appearance as a little old boy? He built his legacy on honesty, said a media analyst. If he's going to leave the show, he'll do it in the most emotionally authentic way possible, probably with a heartfelt farewell that'll break the nation's heart. Looking ahead, music, marriage, and a quiet future, with marriage on the horizon. What will Lee Sang-min's next chapter look like? Close friends say he's already considering a return to music production, possibly even working on a project inspired by his new relationship. A few bold rumors even suggest a memoir or documentary chronicling his emotional journey from despair to love. As for his fiancée, she reportedly has no plans to enter the entertainment world, but fully supports whatever path he chooses. She wants him to be happy, not famous, not perfect, just happy, said a friend. Final words, a journey worth waiting for. In a world that moves fast, breaks hearts, and forgets people overnight, Lee Sang-min's story is a powerful reminder that redemption doesn't happen overnight, and love doesn't expire after failure. He was mocked, doubted, dismissed, but today he stands tall, not as a superstar, but as a man who found love again when he least expected it. So when he walks down the aisle this summer, he won't just be walking toward his bride, he'll be walking into the brightest chapter of his life.